one hit. One hit. That's all we need. Anybody at all. Okay. Maybe more than one hit. Maybe several. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Pathfinder Kingmaker here at the Temple of the Elk, where in the last episode we defeated these sort of ghostly spiritual frogs, and then we ran away from everything else on the map. There's a big boar up here that we couldn't deal with, and some wolves down here that we also couldn't deal with, and it's been suggested by the comment section that I might be a little low level for this area. It might be an idea to leave and come back later when I've got some more party members, I'm a little better equipped, maybe an extra level or two, and I think that's really sound advice. I think what we're going to do with the Temple of the Elk is just flat out run away from it. So I am going to head back to Oleg's trading post and, well, rest and recuperate, do some buying and selling, and also see if maybe we can pick up an extra party member or two. So let's head that way and see what Oleg's got for us today. But while we're in the neighborhood, I don't specifically want to get in any more fights at this point, but I would like to see if we could carve out a straighter path between the Temple of the Elk and Oleg's trading post, because that's a long path to do, and we are on a time frame. We are on a time crunch to get the main quest done. Let's just see if we can carve out a little smarter route. That's not the smarter route that I was hoping for. I was hoping that we could just bang over to the Technic League encampment and get a sort of straight path between the Temple of the Elk and Thorn Ford. We should be able to cross Thorn Ford, but, oh gosh, where are we going now? No, that's not the way I want to go. I just want to make a straight path. Oh dear, all of my characters are fatigued. A cannot charge, takes a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. Yeah, we should probably rest. That's a good idea. I'm not getting the straight path that I want. Let's set up an encampment here and get some rest, and then we'll proceed on our way. And given the characters that we've got, this is about the best we're going to do while we're resting. Lindsay's going to be off hunting. I'm going to, once again, try some cooking. I only really know how to make a hearty meal. Technically, I know how to make sweet pancakes. I just don't have any honey yet. I'm really looking forward to finding honey so I can actually make sweet pancakes, because in the real world, I actually do make some pretty sweet pancakes, and waffles for that matter. And Aram and Valerie can be on watch duty. That seems fine. So let's get our rest going on here and see if we can, well, avoid any encounters while we're resting. I would prefer that our camp was not attacked. That would be super. Well, no such luck. We've been attacked. There's been an attack on the camp, and what have we got? Bandits. I see 2. That doesn't mean there aren't more up in the fog of war. All right, well, let's get to fighting here. Now, do I have my Hurricane Bow spell? Yes, I do. Let's get Hurricane Bow going. Let's get Lindsay singing, because apparently that's the most powerful ability in the game. And Valerie, you're still blinded. We've got to get that cured at some point. That's one of the other reasons I wanted to go back to Oleg's trading post. Valerie, somewhere along the way, picked up blindness. I don't honestly remember where. I'll have to go through all the other videos and figure out where she was blinded. But that's going to make her completely ineffective in the whole hitting people with a sword kind of thing. But right now, because we didn't get a chance to rest, you kind of need some health. So go ahead and drink that health potion. And Haram, what could you be doing with your time? You don't really need to heal right now, and damaging undead is going to be broadly useless to everyone here. Bane might be good. Right now, Haram, just kind of wait for them to come here while we get all our spells going. No, don't charge off right now. Don't charge off right now. Come back here. Thank you.
Gather all strength.
And Valerie, did you want to... Okay, you kind of did drink the health potion. All right. Well, I guess start charging then. Now, are you singing yet, Lindsay? Yeah. Oh, there's someone else coming up on our back end here, guys. We're going to have to try and take this guy down. That bandit is not going down so easy, probably because Valerie is completely blind. Now, do I have any other health potions? I think not. Oh, I've got one. All right, give that to Valerie. Yeah, give that to her. Just everybody stop fighting for a second so I can get some things moved around here. Valerie, take that. And what other potions do you have? Shield of Faith. Shimmering magical field around the target that averts and deflects attacks. Boy, that would be super handy for you right now. But really, you kind of need to drink this health potion first. But we will put that on your belt. You can drink that later. You're just going to be mostly doing this fight by drinking things. So get that potion done. Okay, that bandit went down. That's actually pretty good. Valerie, drink the potion. Valerie has drunk the potion. Let's all kind of tag team this guy. Let's get this guy down because he's threatening Lindsay, and that's not so good. Lindsay, is there anything you could do with this? You could do your ear-piercing scream. That's not a bad thing to do. Although, actually, Lindsay, why don't you just get out of the way for right now so he's not targeting you? Okay, he's stopped targeting you. Now you can do your ear-piercing scream. I've got my hurricane bow, but there's another guy coming up here. Why don't I start working on this guy? What could we do to him? Ray of Frost. That's not a terrible idea. Go up there. Make that guy wicked cold, please. Okay, ear-piercing scream hit. That's good. Lindsay, why don't you help me with this guy? How's everyone doing for health? Basically okay right now. I'm really only keeping an eye on Valerie right now. What with the whole blindness? Okay, Ray of Frost got over there nice and good, and that made that bandit super chilly. What else could I be doing to him? I don't want to make him big. No, let's not make him big. Let's not do that at all. I don't really think we need to disrupt Undead Telfanar. That seems like a terrible idea. However, now that we've made him cold, let's make him hot with Burning Arc. I like that spell. That's good. Or special ability, whatever it is. It's my racial ability. You guys keep hammering on the bandit. Lindsay, help me with the guy up here. Lindsay's getting some shots in. Burning Arc connects nicely and takes that guy down. All right, everyone just dogpile on this guy, please. And Lindsay got a level up out of that. That's nice. Harem, you're not doing so good. What could we do with that? Oh, I really don't want to waste this health potion. How close is this bandit to dying? Not very close. All right, drink the health potion. And get that down. All right, good. Now, everyone again, just keep hammering this guy. Any other spells I could get off on this guy? Actually, where's Jolt? We could do Jolt. We can kind of sneak in here and jolt this guy. Go ahead and do that. Anytime now, Telfanar. There we go. Oh, miss on the Jolt. Okay, well, just keep shooting him, please. Keep with the shooting. Anytime now. Anytime somebody wants to connect on this guy. Oh, Valerie's not doing so good. Come on, guys. Come on. One hit. One hit. That's all we need. Anybody at all. Okay. Maybe more than one hit. Maybe several hits. This guy is like the world's toughest bandit, or we're the worst adventurers in the world. It's probably the latter. There we go. Okay. Alright, everybody chill. Now, looting! Oh, that's not so good, really. Longsword, is it even worth taking back to Oleg's place? Super heavy and not really worth a lot. How about this guy up here? Same again, really. And what about contestant number 3? No, not really. Same again. Actually, that longbow is pretty darn valuable. We'll take that. That will sell to Oleg. Leather armor, and I've got to remember in Pathfinder that higher numbers are better than lower numbers, so that's not really very good. We will not be taking that. Okay, kids, let's try resting again if we can. Although, of course, before we rest, we should level up Lindsay to take advantage of that resting. So, yeah, Lindsay, you got to level up there. Why don't we go ahead and make you a slightly better bard? I don't see any particular reason to change her class at this point or go off into another direction with her class. Let's just keep you being a bard. And what does that give me, really? Inspire Competence. A bard of 3rd level or higher can use this performance to help allies succeed at a task. Okay, so that's another song. All right. +2 competence bonus on all skill checks. All right, fair enough. Bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if it's in battle it's going to be as effective as her other song, but a good song nonetheless. Maybe if we had a lot of skill checks like opening up chests or locked doors or something in a row, that might be a good one to fire off. Okay, good. Yep, that's sensible. All right, and we've got 5 points we can dump into things here. Now, with the whole resting thing, I feel like I should dump some more things into lore and knowledge, because that That does seem to be effective when we're trying to take a little snooze. And I've pretty much got the trickery as part of this game covered. I mean, that's what Telfinar's here to do. Trickery and stealth and all that stuff. I wouldn't mind... You know what? I don't know if this is the right way to go. And again, this is not a playthrough where it's going to be, you know, how to beat Pathfinder Kingmaker or make the best builds. But I'm just going to put 1 point each into all the knowledge and lore areas. And then remind me again between athletics and mobility. Character's physical ability, leaping, scaling walls. And mobility is aerial maneuvers, gymnastics, and tumbling. Move near opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity. That's just solid for any character. That's good for anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a point of mobility. She seems like she'd be pretty mobile anyway. Anything else we need to deal with? Choose abilities. Okay, let me go down the feats here and see what we're going to give to Lindsay. Well, the game is recommending several. Lingering performance, so the songs that Lindsay sings will carry on even after she's stopped performing. Boy, doesn't that just sound like a joy to travel with. Point-blank shot, that's very, very sensible, considering that's pretty much all she's going to do is fire a bow. Weapon finesse, sure. Weapon focus, yeah, that's all good. I do feel probably lingering performance is a very good recommendation, that her song will carry on even after she stops singing it. That sounds terrible in a real-world aspect. That sounds like Lindsay's just getting stuck in your head all day, but I think lingering performance is a pretty solid feat to give to the bard. So yeah, we'll take lingering performance. Thank you very much. Anything else we have to do to Lindsay? Find some more spells for her to be, you know, messing around with. All right, cool. Let me go through this list and see what we want to do here. Well, I've been kind of flip-flopping between cause fear. The affected creature becomes frightened. If the subject succeeds at a will save, it is shaken for 1 round. But that's going to become less and less effective as time goes by, because we can see creatures with 6 or more hit dice are immune to this. So at some point, this spell will just flat out stop being useful. And Haze of Dreams, which will slow creatures, but there's no level cap on that. There's no point at which that's going to stop being useful. So Cause Fear is more immediately effective in the short term, because those are the enemies we're going to be facing right now, is under 6 hit dice, or, dear Lord, at least I hope they are. But Haze of Dreams will be more effective in the long term, just to slow somebody down for a while. I'm going to take that. Again, I don't know if it's the most, beneficial spell to us, but I'm taking it anyway. So there we are. Okay, are we done with Lindsay? We're done with Lindsay. Fantastic. Let's get back to resting and see if we can actually get a good night's sleep around here. Okay, we were much more successful at taking a nap that time. Lindsay got her hunting done and got us 4 rations. I prepared an excellent hearty meal. Really looking forward to those sweet pancakes, though. So we're good. All right, now we can continue on our way to Oleg's trading post. I don't know if we're going to get my little shortcut. I might have to go the long way around. Oh, there's another duck! There was another duck in our campsite. I like the ducks. All right, let's end our little nap here. Yeah, I feel we're just getting farther and farther away from Oleg's trading post. My goal, again, was to make a nice little shortcut over to the Technic League encampment. I don't want to go in there, because I feel we're just going to get massacred, even though, we do have a companion there. Amiri is there. She's been captured by the Technic League and being held prisoner. And we do want to save her at some point, Amiri. We're definitely going to get over there. And then from the Technic League, get over to Thorn Ford. Maybe if I went to Thorn Ford and tried to cut across this way, because that's the obvious way to get to the Technic League. But I don't think I'm getting my little shortcut, and I really want to get back to Oleg's trading post. So we're going to take some time to do this. This is going to take 2 days and 4 hours. Are we going to auto-rest along the way? I hope we are. All right, off we go. Here we go. Temple of the Elk. On your left, folks. Wave at the Temple of the Elk. Oh, maybe I could have taken a shortcut that way. No, there's no bridge over there. Unless I can squeeze down into Thorn Ford from there. Oh, good. There's enemies. Let's try to avoid them. Let's not get in any fights we don't need to get in, although we could use the experience. There's no reason to be getting into a big fight. I've spotted the enemies. I failed to sneak past the enemies. Prepare for battle. Oh, super. Here we go. All right, another little group of bandits, and this one has a bard with him. It's bard versus bard in this game. All right, Lindsay, start your singing. Let's get Inspire Courage going along, and I'm going to get right into Hurricane Bow. Valerie, blind Valerie, just start charging, I guess. Actually, Valerie, why don't you drink that potion of Shield of Faith while you're getting started here? And then Aram can jump in. We should probably target the bard. That seems sensible. Okay, Lindsay's singing. Valerie is drinking the potion. Okay, good. Now, you guys target this bandit. We're going to target the bard. Maybe we can kind of wear him down. Oh, he did Hideous Laughter. Oh, I like that spell. What have I got kicking around? Lindsay, what could you be doing with your time? Why don't you try your, well, Haze of Dreams. Why don't you try that on this bandit? And what could I do? Let's get my Burning Arc on the bard. That seems like a strong tactic. Let's set him on fire. He's already taken some damage. All right, Haze of Dreams goes off, and he is definitely hazed in dreams. So, Lindsay, keep targeting the bard, please. That bandit has gone down, and we're good on health. So, everyone... Well, everyone. Aram and Valerie. Oh, wait a minute. That bandit's not down at all. I thought he was falling over, but he's got a little bit of health left. So, keep hitting him. Burning Arc, but he got a save on that. He's still not feeling good, though. And by that, I mean he's dead. All right, now we can target this bandit while they keep working on that bandit. What other spells could I be using right about now? How about a nice little Ray of Frost on that bandit? Lindsay, anything you can be doing to him? Please say yes. Why don't you do your ear-piercing scream? He's already in a haze of dreams. You may as well wake him up. Okay, good, good. Haram's taking a little bit of damage. Oh, yeah. Well, he saved against the ear-piercing scream, but not the Ray of Frost, so that worked out just fine. Still wearing him down a little bit. So keep going with this guy, and hopefully Haram and Valerie, blind though she is, can take down this guy. That potion that she drank. Oh, Haram's not looking good. Haram is not looking good. Haram, yeah, just cure yourself, basically. Just go ahead and cure yourself. Do that. I know you'll probably get interrupted, but... Alright, you didn't get interrupted. You've got a little bit of health back. We really need to deal with this. So, let's focus on maybe that bandit. I've got another Ray of Frost kicking around. It worked the first time. Why not use it the second time? Lindsay, anything you could be contributing to this party? Treat Affliction, probably not the most useful thing. Why don't you do another ear-piercing scream on the other bandit? Oh, Haram's really in rough shape right now. Come on, guys. Come on, get it together. Okay, that bandit is down. Everyone dogpile on this bandit. Just wear him down, get him done. Come on, guys. Oh, we're all terrible at things. We're terrible at things. Oh, we're the worst adventurers ever. That bolt literally just deflected off of him. That was a great animation. Not so good for us, but a great animation watching a crossbow bolt just bounce off this guy's chest. Haram, get out of here. Just get out. Just get out. Valerie, blind Valerie will try and deal with this. Haram, why don't you, I don't know, is there anything you can do from where you are right now? Yeah, pop Bane on this guy. Why not? Why not? That'll be fun for a laugh. Just kind of waddle back there, Haram. No, don't hit him. Don't hit him, Haram. That's not what I wanted you to do. Well, I mean, I do want you to hit him in the grand scheme of things, you miserable little dwarf. There we go. Okay, everybody's dead. Yay, let the looting commence. Valerie's blind Valerie is going to go off looting. That seems to make sense. What do we got here? Scroll of Protection from Law. That sounds like something Telfinar should be rocking all the time. +2 deflection bonus to AC and resistance bonus. Alright, cool. Yay. Well, we'll take it, definitely. And what did they have? Oh, daggers. Okay, I thought it looked more fancy than it was. Anything that's really valuable? Not compared to weight? Not really. No, I think we can probably go ahead and skip that. Now, are we tired or fatigued yet? No, we've eaten a hearty meal. We're still good. Let's just do a little bit of healing, and then we'll get back up on the road. Okay, back on the road to Oleg's trading post. Actually, I'm going to go over to this marker first. Yeah, travel there. Maybe we can cut up here and try and create some sort of shortcut. Because, boy, it's an awful long way back to Oleg. He lives in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we can kind of swing up here. All right, we're fatigued. That's fine. Do I want to begin resting now? I really don't want any random encounters, but we might get a random encounter on the way to the trading post, and I'd rather not have a penalty to strength and dexterity. Okay, time for another nap, everyone. All I wanted to do was go back to the trading post. This is an awfully long journey. Okay, yeah, we'll take a snooze. Okay, we got through that resting period uninterrupted. Everything just sort of happened. Everyone's fine. Everyone's good. And now we can get back on the road to Oleg's house. Off we go. All right, can we go, say, over here? Yup. And then how about straight up to link up to here and boom, into Oleg's trading post. Excellent. I don't know if that's much of a shortcut, but it's slightly better, maybe. I could just be imagining that. All right, Oleg, we're back. We're home. We're at our safe house. What do you got for me today? And now, because I'm back at Oleg's trading post, all of my companions has, of course, wandered off because this is where they hang out. So let's see. I really wanted to see if that cleric that we rescued from the bandits ages ago is here. Because he asked us if... Oh, I think I see him down there. He asked us to find the Temple of the Elk, and we have technically done that. We haven't cleared it out. Is that... Yeah, Jihad, or Jihad, I don't know, but... Anyway, Mr. J, I found your temple. I wouldn't advise that you go there, but I found it.
How may I serve you?
Okay, no, I need the help of a cleric. Tell me about the visions. No, I want to tell you where the Temple of the Elk is. But, okay, tell me about the visions.
Why I'm here.
Oh, here we go. I went to this temple of yours, but found nothing special. So I'm just going to flat out lie to him. All right, that's fine. I've heard of the Temple of the Elk from a local nymph. She believes a mad druid who served the Stag Lord once performed his rituals here. Well, that seems like valuable information to give to him.
To defile the ancient shrine of Erastil, and with such unnatural magic. How could it be that this druid wasn't completely exhausted?
Okay, I could tell him that I went to the temple but found nothing special, just ruins, dust, and desolation. That's kind of a lie. Why do you need to find the temple?
What is there to understand? The gods do not send us visions for no reason. We must go to the temple. Then I believe we shall discover the true meaning and wisdom of Erastil's will.
Well, that's fine. Are you going to be a companion? Because I could tell you, I could use any warm bodies on side right now. I went to this temple but found nothing special.
It's odd. Perhaps Erastil requires my personal presence at the temple. But I'm sure he pointed to this place for a reason. Please, check it once more, at least for my peace of mind.
Yeah, okay, he wants us to clear out the temple. Obviously, there's something there that we need to find to tell him about. All right, that's enough for now. That's fine. Thank you for the story. We may speak more later. And I wouldn't mind if, when I left Oleg's trading post, you became an available companion. Are you Oleg? Yes, you're Oleg. All right, I'm going to do some buying and selling with Oleg and see what kind of money we can drum up from all the loot we've gathered. Well, I've peeled off all the stuff that is basically just sellable items that don't appear to have any real value in terms of, well, anything else I would do them besides sell them. Pretty much all the things that say a merchant would pay well for them. It's still not even that much money. We're getting 419 for that. That'll bring us up to a little over 1,200. Still not enough for the 2,000 that we would need to summon a new companion or a mercenary from the elf who lives inside Oleg's trading post. I'm keeping all the food, naturally, because obviously we're picking up cooking recipes as we're going along. What is that one again? Oh, Svetlana's wedding ring. I want to address that in a second. And I'm keeping all my just random books because those are cool. And I'm going to find a place to put those so I can have them later. I like collecting books in a game. So pretty much all the food, any of the potions or scrolls or anything like that I'm keeping. But I'm peeling off everything else. Again, there's nothing really that I can afford in Oleg's trading post that is going to be an immediate huge benefit that I've seen. So I'm just taking the money. I'll just have your money. So 1,232. Now, speaking of Svetlana's wedding ring, I wanted to go talk to Svetlana because I'm not sure why I have her wedding ring. I don't remember why I have that. But am I supposed to maybe give that to you? Here's your ring. Kressel gave it to me. I managed to convince her not to fight me. Oh, that's where we got it, from the bandit, right. I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Kressel wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irena. Before all this, she was the daughter of my mother. Wouldn't that be... Oh, half-sister. Okay, and her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets, hanging out with a bad crowd. So your half-sister is now a bandit. Oh, all right. Well, I kind of put her on a slightly better path, and by slightly better path, I mean I convinced her not to get killed by me, although she probably would have taken me out. But anyway, I convinced her not to get in a fight. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try and help Irena. Brought her here to the Stolen Lands, although Oleg was against us. She was tell us how he was a real leader, unlike Restov's softies, so she just got really influenced by the Stag Lord. She hung out with the wrong crowd. Okay, happens every day. Eventually, she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. All right. Ooh. Yay. 45 experience. Thanks, Svetlana. But, bunch of supplies and rations. That's good. That's good. For the sake of my mother's memory, I'd like to believe that. And then just the general dialogue that I have with Svetlana. All right, well, you know what? 45 experience is better than no experience. Oh, and we did the thing. Okay, so we've actually taken something off of our quest log. Let me go talk to that priest again. Because you had, I need the services of a cleric. Does that apply to Valerie?
How may I serve you?
Yes, it does. Okay, good. Now, can you cure her blindness? Let me figure that out. Well, he has a scroll of remove blindness, which would be handy. I mean, I'm sure Harem could use that to cure Valerie. It's 375, which is, in the grand scheme of things, not much compared to the 6,000 for a scroll of raised dead. But it's still a lot of money. And it's not that I don't want to cure Valerie's blindness. I'm just worrying if there's kind of a better way to do this, which would be having him as my companion. Now, I have a feeling, just basic RPG logic, having played role-playing games for many, many years, that he's not going to be available to be my companion until I've dealt with the Temple of the Elk. But I am just going to try a little experiment of leaving Oleg's trading post and seeing who becomes available as my companion. So if we head out... Who's... No. We're leaving. We're definitely leaving. Yeah, no, he's not. He's not available. Okay. So I think my best move is to actually buy that scroll, have Harem use it on Valerie, and I bet this guy will not be an available companion until we've actually cleared out the Temple of the Elk and dealt with the issues over there. If indeed he is available to be a companion. I don't know that for a fact. I kind of assume that he is, because he's got a lot to say and he's clearly of some importance. But, all right, let me go ahead and buy this scroll.
May I serve you?
Yep, I need the help of a cleric. I'll take your scroll of remove blindness. Is there anything I could sell you in return, like some other scrolls I don't need? No, raised dead is probably super handy. Scroll of shield of faith. That shield of faith was pretty handy. How much for this? Yeah, the scrolls aren't even really worth that much. It's hardly worth shaving off the costs of it. Do you want an onion? I have two. Actually, you'll take more for the onion than you will for the scroll of expeditious retreat. You really like onions, apparently. No, I'll buy your thing. There we go. Okay, so we will be able to cure Valerie when we go out next time. All right, well, I think that's probably a good place to leave it for today with Pathfinder Kingmaker. We got back to Oleg's trading post. We've kind of rested and recuperated a little bit, and we're going to be able to cure Valerie's blindness, which is pretty important, seeing as she's our frontline fighter, and she's not going to be very effective if she can't see anything. But we will pick up Pathfinder Kingmaker next time and see where this world is going to go for Telfanar, our roguish little spellcaster. I like you, Telfanar. Okay, we'll pick it up again with more Pathfinder Kingmaker next time. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Johnny, you can shoot a thing 3 times with your pistol now. And I'd like to talk to you about that. I would like to have a discussion with you, Johnny, about shooting something 3 times with your pistol. Specifically, that thing.